really excited to be here today to launch our 6th year of Give Big Green Bay. It's also really nice to be here in person. So after 2 virtual press conferences, this has a lot more excitement, and it is great to see so many people from the nonprofits here. Congratulations to you all. Yeah, the Packers have a special relationship with the Green Bay community. Goes back, 102 years, over 100 years, and we really take our mission to be a good community partner very, very seriously. We've been very fortunate to have the opportunity for the 6th year in a row now to collaborate with the Greater Green Bay Community Foundation. Dennis Bueller, you'll hear from in a minute. Annie Dart, just great people. And it's really been inspiring to see how this Giving Day has taken off over the 6 years. It's amazing to me to see each year how this event galvanizes the community and directs attention to so many worthy causes. The other thing is, this is really, and you know, this is a time of year when it's often difficult for nonprofits to raise money, so it really comes at a very, very important time. Nonprofits play such a crucial role in thriving communities like Green Bay, lifting up those in need, providing critical services, and creating spaces for all of us to come together. Give Big Green Bay highlights the important work you are all doing across the community. Every corner of our community, these organizations make all of our lives vibrant and fulfilling. The Packers will continue. We continue to invest in Give Big Green Bay because we have been so pleased with the response, not only from the community, but also from all the nonprofits. You know, the program embodies so much of the same support. The Packers' reality is we wouldn't be here were it not the support of our community over the 102 years, and we really feel an obligation to give back and support the community. Those organizations give the same type of support from all corners of the community, and it's exciting for us to amplify their support. I think now in the slide, we'll have some event details. So the event this year is going to be held from noon to noon on February 21st and February 22nd. Amazingly, we received 144 applications this year, which made the selection process all the more difficult, but that's a great problem to have. We narrowed it down to a diverse mix of 45 organizations that really tell the story of important work that's being done across our community. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Dennis Bueller from the president of the Greater Green Bay Community Foundation, talk a little bit more detail about those 45 organizations. Dennis?
Thank you very much, Mark. You know, our quality of life is defined by a range of things that make up this unique community. Those include systems of education and healthcare, the commitment that we make to equality, the infrastructures that connect all of us, the cultural opportunities that inspire us, and the social support structures that lift us up, and economic prospects that provide family securities. Nonprofit organizations are at the foundation of this entire system, and the investments that we make in their work are inextricably tied to our health and our success. We stand here as the Green Bay Community Foundation, the Green Bay Packers, and everyone associated with us, humbled by your work, but also your personal commitment to service. Give Big Green Bay continues to demonstrate how we as a community are not only collaborating, but rethinking ways to connect people with organizations who are at the front lines of addressing our most pressing needs and contributing to that quality of life. In 2022, nearly $2.5 million of unrestricted funds were given to nonprofits through this program, but what's really interesting is that 44% of all donors, more than 4,300 of them, self-identified as new to the organization they supported, creating new opportunities for critical relationships. Since launching this program, more than 28,000 gifts have been provided, and $8 million of support have gone to Brown County nonprofits through Give Big Green Bay alone. The $250,000 impact grant provided by the Green Bay Packers establishes our annual matching pool and continues to set the pace for how so many give. That momentum carried into 2023. We are very excited to announce that additional donors have added to that pool and have created more than $522,000 in available matching funds and incentives for our program. This will allow every dollar of support to go that much further for these dedicated nonprofits. And this is due to a couple of factors. First, the Greater Green Bay Community Foundation, and I want to thank all of our board and staff who are here today. Our commitment is to underwrite the cost of this program to assure that 100% of all contributions will go directly to the nonprofits who are serving our community. The Green Bay Packers' generous commitment, along with other match pool donors, will also be allocated as proportionate matching dollars to all participating nonprofits based on the percentage of dollars that are raised. So if a nonprofit raises 5% of the funds that day, they receive 5% of the matching pool. This is being done to allow each organization, regardless of their size or reach, to enjoy an equitable share of the matching pool. The additional commitments that were made by donors this year came from the community, namely, in 2023, a generous anonymous donor, along with ongoing support from Janet and Charlie Lieb, Chris and Terry Fulweiler, the Village Companies, Associated Bank, and others. We are deeply, deeply grateful to all of them. How about a round of applause for all of our donors? As Mark mentioned, we are really excited about the makeup of this year's nonprofit group after a really extraordinary growth in our application pool. But namely, nearly 30% of this year's participants are first-time participants or emerging organizations, with a balance returning from previous year's efforts reaching back to 2018, all of which carry their unique narratives of the impact of their work across this community. Now, I'll cue Annie. We're happy to reveal this year's organizations participating in Give Big Green Bay on these two screens, which are going to be listed by cause area, which include animal welfare, arts and culture, community improvement and education, environment and conservation, health and wellness, human services, hunger and homelessness, military and law enforcement, recreation, sports, and youth development. Our goal was to create a diverse and inclusive participant group pool that balanced focus areas, services, and organizational reach, while ensuring this program remained a platform for awareness about the important role that all nonprofits play in our community. To name a few, this year's organizations represent a wide range of work, from well-known established nonprofits such as Oral Health Partnership, Make-A-Wish, Heritage Hill or Rawhide Youth Services, to young emerging groups such as Bridge the Gap for Autism, Latina X Rising, the Brain Center, or artistic collectives like SAGE. We have organizations focused on the environment, such as the Brown County Land Trust, Fox Wolf Watershed, or Ducks Unlimited, to powerful youth services like We All Rise African American Resource Center, Love in the Skin I'm In, or the Boys and Girls Club, to those supporting the hungry and homeless through Paul's Pantry, House of Hope, or Ecumenical Partnership, to those educating our most vulnerable, such as Literacy Green Bay or Civil Hop, along with people who support those who serve, like Hua Wisconsin or the Fall Prevention Alliance. To all the organizations I've named and you see here on these screens, we simply say thank you. I also want to just take this moment to once again thank Mark Murphy, the Green Bay Packers, and the entire staff for their close partnership with the Greater Green Bay Community Foundation, a partnership that we've noted in the past extends well beyond Give Big Green Bay to our shared philanthropic effort throughout the year. And as we wrap up, I want to just remind you of one thing. Representatives of the media are here today and the organization. So we ask our media partners, please seek out our nonprofit partners and gain direct perspective about their important work as we communicate this across the community. For our nonprofit friends, have some fun. We've got props. Thanks to our staff, we've got great props. This is your day. Please use them, and the banner is available. Take photos, speak to the staff and our teams, and enjoy this time with your colleagues, and share across all of your networks about your excitement for this year's program. We appreciate every one of you and what you do for this community. And finally, let's have one big round of applause for all the nonprofits here today.